Welcome back. Bruce Porter joins us now for this week's Dollars and Cents segment. Now, typically, he takes a viewer's email and answers the financial question on the air, but we're going to continue something we started last week about easy ways to save money. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. It's good to see you. I'm great. So we have our buckets or our jars, our short-term, medium, and long-term. Real quick, why don't you explain exactly what these are?
This is going to represent our rainy day fund. These are unexpected expenses.
But you got to have the money for them.
We're off work for a week because of an illness, a little bit of extra money for the unexpected things that pop up. Medium range is like saving to spend. New washer and dryer, TV, vacation, things like that. And of course, then we got retirement planning, you know, through our employer or our own IRA
Long-term,
or whatever.
don't touch it.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, what we want to talk about today is some ways to start. It's great to start talking about having this rainy day fund, but if you haven't done anything, where do you start?
You got to start somewhere.
You got to trim the fat.
You
got to analyze your budget. You've got to trim back some fat. And one place that we can look is our car insurance.
Couldn't help but notice the car right front and center today. So car insurance is something you want to talk about today to tell us ways to still get your car insurance, but sort of utilize that in order to get more money working for you. How do we do that?
So maybe some tricks to try to save on the premium. So car insurance is mandatory. It's a law. We have to have it. The limits are $25.50 bodily injury, $10,000 property damage, $25.50 on uninsured motorists. So we have those minimum limits that we have to maintain. Now, I'm not sure that I'd want to do that. Let's refer to the liability or property damage. Every morning when you get in your car and you're headed off to work and your children get in their cars and they head off to school, you might as well put all your assets in the trunk of your car.
Okay.
Your equity in your house, your savings account, your checking, your income.
Okay.
All that's in the trunk of your car because it's all exposed. If somebody has an accident and they exceed through a claim your limits of liability, they go after your personal assets. And there's all kinds of attorneys and people that help people get that done. So you have to consider that when you're looking at your limits of liability or the coverages on your car. Now, there's ways to save. People have deductibles. Like a $100 deductible for comp and collision. If I hit something or something hits me, door ding in a parking lot, things like that. Well, the lower your deductible, the higher your premium. If you want to try to cut back, cut the fat, raise your deductible to $500. And that'll help save you some premium dollars. So now you're still going to have insurance, but you're going to have less premium out of pocket.
And it might help you drive a little safer because you know you're going to be out more money if something happens.
That's exactly right.
One way to look at it.
Other ways that we can trim. Your auto insurance by itself is a price. The average price is a little over $900 in Springfield, Missouri. Now, there are prices that are $1,400. There's prices that are $600. So I always recommend shopping. Even once a year, make sure that your insurance company is keeping your premium in line. That allows you, again, the opportunity to try to save some money.
And it's easy to shop because you can look around online, right, and compare.
You can, but then you have to weigh, do I want to buy an online coverage policy and not have a personal representative if I have a question or a problem? That's where companies like us, we come in, we give that personal service. So now, if you combine your auto with your home insurance or your renter's insurance,
combine them.
Up to 20 to 30% savings.
Wow.
So just that alone, by just combining coverages, can help you save money. And again, start that rainy day fund.
Very good. And look for things like senior discounts.
Yes.
There's loyalty to some of these companies that you can have. What are some of the other things? And we've got about 30 seconds. But
good student discounts. You can review your coverage on older vehicles that you don't need full coverage on. Lower that to liability only. You can save some money there. Always shop. One thing that we do as an independent, we shop different carriers for different circumstances. An older person's going to have less premium than a 16-year-old. They're going to have more likelihood to have an accident, so it's worth shopping.